Slice color. Where's my piece of cardboard? Slice color. Some of y'all have made comments that you like the slice color. See, it's not an orange. You know, if you hold it like this, that paper, can y'all see through it? Yeah, you can see through it a little bit. You can see the silver flake and stuff in it. It's a orange yellow. So it's a little different, but they like it. I've got it in the fathead, LC shad, and in that, and just, hey, it works. It's one of those colors. You can't explain it. It's like the banana pepper. Banana pepper's neon yellow, but it works. It catches fish, right? So, I think I said in the video, and Sam echoed it. He said, yes, true. Sometimes it's different. It's something different that catches their eyes. All right, and that's what gets them hit it. It's like the video I loaded last week. I went through a couple colors, and they was nipping me. I went to banana pepper and the fathead, boom, they just ate it up. No problem catching fish like that. Sometimes you just got to find that niche, that color they want. Why it makes a difference some days, I don't know, but it makes a big difference. Now, I know the next time I go out here, which is going to be a while, guys, I took my boat to the shop today. Last time I went out, it was messing. A little jerk, riding along, jerking, you know. Finally, I stopped and done a couple of donuts and just running hard for a little bit. Stopped again, took off, and then it really messed up. It didn't hardly even want to plane out. So I took it to the shop there. Luckily enough, I got an appointment this week. That happened last Thursday. And he's going to work on it tomorrow. So luckily I got an appointment. I got that by luck because somebody canceled the appointment. When I called over there, they know me, and I said, hey, here's what's going on. They said, we're a month out. I said, oh, don't tell me that. Let me look around here. Oh, we got an appointment next Thursday. Somebody canceled. I said, I'll take it. I'll have it there by Thursday. So I took it today. I had to wait till lunchtime to take it. We had pour down rain today that had flooded this creek behind my house again. It was up in the woods. Yeah, it rained 5 inches, right at 5 inches in about an hour and a half. And here's the thing, though. It rained all night. It started raining about midnight. It rained all night, hard at times. I heard it woke me up a couple times. And I listened to it and went, man, it's raining hard. You know how to do that. It happens to y'all same, I'm sure. That you wake up, man, it's raining hard, right? And you go back to sleep. Well, about 7:30, 8 o'clock, my wife had to go to work at 11 today because they have something going on at school tonight. And it must have been about 9 o'clock, 9:30. It cut loose. And I mean, it rained so hard, it just threw it down. And I was waiting for the rain to let up a little bit because I want to get up on a roof today and patch a leak for somebody. And it cut loose, and I mean, it rained hard. My gutters were overflowing on my back deck. And I told my wife, it's raining hard. It runs down through, I told y'all about the mulch beds. I made a little cement pass. I went and looked, the little cement gullies for it to run in. It's running down those hard. I went, wow, it's raining. Look down the creek. I said, the creek's coming up. She left to go to work and couldn't cross the creek. It was coming across the road. Yeah, second time it's happened this year. And it's double culverts or big culverts. And it was coming across the road. Well, once it starts coming across the road there, they block it. They won't let anybody cross it. So she had to wait. And finally it calmed down about 10:30, like that. So it started raining about 9. Must have been about 10:30. It calmed down to a normal rain. And the creek started dropping fast. I told her, I said, the creek's coming on back down. And they called and said they was opening the road. So she worked a little bit late, but she made it. And I took the boat to the shop then. So, yeah, we've had a lot of rain. So y'all know what my lake's going to look like after this, right? Behind my house, it's mud running down through, and it feeds the lake. 4 houses down, it runs into the lake. That's right. So, and I noticed on my travels, all the creeks I crossed look like mud. Y'all ready? So y'all know what the lake's going to look like here shortly. That could be good, right? Who knows? 322. Hey, we've had low numbers for 2 weeks in a row, haven't we? It was 86 last week. And my pad here. Let's go look. Okay. So if the lake dirties up this week, what colors would you fish with if you went out in the water? Let's say it has a stain where we was about 2.5 to 3 foot visibility before it rained. It's probably going to be lucky if it's a foot and a half. You usually don't get stay because the main lake's clear. So it's mixing with clear water. So it's not going to be real bad. What colors would you start out with? And I'm asking this question. Y'all can leave in the comments. And if it's cloudy, do you have a special color if it's clear? Now, to me, if it's cloudy, I can get by with a little bit more brighter color, like chartreuse head, maybe an orange head, maybe a pink head. But if it's sunny, I'll probably just use chartreuse, all right, for the jig head color. But what color base would you put on those? Y'all give me an idea what you think. Because I tell you what, I think it makes a huge difference. All right, that's Sam. He likes the slight color. It's a good one. All right. He was behind the banana pepper. He wanted to make the yellow and pearl. And I ordered the, I knew he was coming to make baits in a couple weeks. We talked on the phone. So I ordered the neon yellow, fluorescent yellow. I think it's fluorescent yellow. I have to look at the bottle. I think a lot of them call them neons. Not a whole lot of difference. And they show up, the neons or fluorescents, I say this a lot, show up better in the water. It takes less light to make them show up. 166. And that was his idea. And okay, that's a good one. The banana pepper is a good one. 275. We'll put you down, Jason, because the number is, y'all remember what it was? 322. But colors, I hear people argue that all the time. I see you there, David. You're over. If you're over, you're out. 313, all right? That's really close. Number's 322. Do colors make a difference? I can tell you from my experience of making colors and playing with them, I've made colors y'all never seen that I never caught a fish on. It just wouldn't hit it, and I just found it and said, yep. Or they catch one or two on it. And then I make colors like the banana pepper, the slice, Virginia shad, dipstick, that every time I use them, if the watercolor fits it. If the watercolor's almost clear, dipstick. Banana pepper seems to work either way. They eat it up. You know what I'm saying? 327, you're over. 346, you're over. Number's 322. 288, we already got a 313. Over, under, over. Too far under. I think this 313 is going to be tough to beat. I don't forget who it was. I didn't write his name. I just wrote the number down. Duh. That's me. All right, there you go. Well, y'all let me know. What color would you use if you go out and the lake has a stain to it? Let's say it's a foot to foot and a half visibility. What would you use on your lake at the fish? Hey, it's Larry. 313 Larry. Write his name down. So I didn't write it down. Tell me if you think color makes a difference. I've heard some guys, I listened to Crappy Connection, listened to them talk on Tuesday night, and they was talking about colors like that, and people naming different colors. And I've seen people, they head on there and say, well, I use this color all the time, or that color. I got two colors I use, and that's it. And I'm fishing these two different lakes. All right, that's fine. But what happens when the watercolor changes much on it? What happens when the lake goes from, let's say it's 3 foot visibility and it goes to a foot? Do you still use that same bait? Or vice versa? If it's a foot and you're fishing it all the time and all of a sudden you don't have a whole lot of rain. See, I think some lakes the color don't change much in them. I really don't think so. I think Grenada evidently stays pretty dirty all the time from what I've seen pictures of it people talk about. But guys, here in Virginia, some of these lakes are clear. We have lakes you can see the bottom in 8 to 10 foot. You can look down around the mountain, lakes around the mountain, that you can see way down in the water. They're clear. They very seldom ever get dirty. Then we have these lower line lakes, a few that would change with the seasons. You know, we're usually dirty in the spring. You know, sometimes we get that those bad storms or hurricane in September, around October, and it'll dirty it up, and it'll stay dirty all till spring, till it finally get to April or May. You know, and I say dirty, I'm saying 2 foot of visibility and less. You know, but after a really bad storm, sometimes we get to where some of these creeks are 8, 10-inch visibility, and that's it. Sometimes it looks like mud for a week or so. So you got to change colors. You can't be using dipstick or Virginia shad. Virginia shad are for you, but dipstick and some of these light colors, Slayer, Killer, when the water's 6-inch visibility, is there a better color to use for that? Y'all let me know what you think. Appreciate y'all, guys. I read all the comments, and I try to answer back to all of them. Thank everybody for your orders. I got some baits I'm going to work on tomorrow. Get back I think everything's in stock. They're down to like 4 bags left or so, or 6. So I jump on when they get down that far. I got like 6 or 7 colors now. I'm going to work on tomorrow and try to get those done. So go ahead and order. Got one new thing I'm working on. I'll share that with you later. I always try to get something new going on. So there you go. Still a lot of stuff on sale. A lot of stuff on sale. Check that out. I haven't changed it. I'm going to leave them on some things. I'm going to leave them on sale till they're gone. Some of the things I'm probably going to put back about probably September, October. I'll put back at the regular price. All right. Just trying to move stuff for the summer. Just trying to keep things going. Sales slow down in the summer. So I put stuff on sale. Just trying to encourage some of y'all to, hey, go ahead and buy a few bags of this or that. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you for your orders. See y'all next time. Fish Lake Country.